We discussed your love of Ilona Maher, one of your fellow Team USA teammates. But she was making headlines this past week for saying that she does not have imposter syndrome.
How do you overcome imposter syndrome? I don't have that. I feel like I deserve what I've gotten. I think that I've worked very hard, even in the rugby space. It's okay to believe you deserve something because you've put in the work for it.
Does that hit home for you?
I love what she says. I love that type of confidence because I think that when you earn something, you should feel like you earned it, right? You should feel like you deserved it. And I don't like this idea that you should walk into a space kind of feeling timid and kind of giving people the impression of this immense humility, right? It's like humility is important, but no, if you earn something, like, embody that. And I definitely get that. On the other side of that coin, I do feel as though I have been in spaces where I definitely have felt like I might be in over my head here. But I welcome that. And I like walking into rooms feeling that way at first because it means that I'm challenging myself. When I first got to Harvard, I knew I had earned it, but I definitely felt like I'm a little uncomfortable right now. Like I'm a little bit in over my head with this biochem class. Like I'm not sure if I'm going to pass this course, but you figure it out. Like you enter those spaces and you figure it out and you find a way. And that's how you become a winner. And that's kind of how I navigate my life. That's how I navigate my challenges. When I first moved to Austin, Texas, I joined a group of Olympians and I was not an Olympian. So I kind of felt like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do well here. Like, let's see. And I figured it out. You figure it out. So would I say that, I felt like an imposter, like I don't belong? No, I would never say that about myself. But would I say that, I've definitely been in rooms where I felt like I was going to be challenged, where I felt a little uncomfortable? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think we all should do that, right? It's how you grow.
I think it's so beautiful to frame it as when you walk into a situation that you don't necessarily know that you are quite on that level or sometimes like that moment of like, do I belong in this space? Just like sort of having that moment to ask yourself the question, but then recognizing if I'm here, I'm meant to be in this space, right, and I can rise to meet the challenge and sort of integrate myself in a way that means even more so that I'm meant to be here. I think when it comes to athletes specifically, and athletes clearly having more and more, specifically women athletes having more and more of a platform through social media, it is so beautiful to see these women who, like you're saying, have worked so hard that they've earned the ability to be like, no, I do belong here. Exactly. I do deserve this, because It is such an obvious display of I've worked to get where I am, to be as elite as I am as an athlete. And then the inspiration or however I am connecting with the community through social media, for whatever reason they're following me, it is because I put myself in this position through my hard work in athletics. So it's amazing that you and Ilona both have come to realize that, or have known all along, that you guys and your hard work have placed you exactly where you're supposed to be.